I'm seeing a lot of people promoting themselves online, shamelessly, whether they're good or not. You may not be the greatest, but if you put it out there, people see it and people want it, whether it's good or not. I need to learn how to put myself out there, whether I'm good or not. At the end of the day, what I would love to happen, what I know will happen, is I'll overcome this insecurity of putting myself out there. I feel insecure, awkward, vulnerable, and I feel tacky. But I see people do it, and whether it's tacky or not, they're doing it, and I'm not. And people know who they are, and nobody knows who I am. That's gonna change.
Let's be honest. Are you ashamed to really self-promote and put yourself out there on the internet? Are you afraid that the internet will ridicule you and say you look thirsty or that you look desperate? Well, I've picked up some principles from Shameless Maya, who spent her entire career inspiring people to abandon fear and live out their dreams shamelessly. Our culture is full of wealth, talent, passion, style, history, and influence. This culture was built by remarkable people who impact the world every single day, but nobody talks about how they do it. What are the skills they possess to entertain, inspire, and shake up the world? Now, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to pay homage to those leading the way. I'm Jamal Nolan, and this is Culture Breakdown. If you don't know who Shameless Maya is, she is a YouTube pioneer, a creator, an artist, a photographer, a voice actor, a movie extra, a businesswoman. My goodness, the woman does it all, and she is truly inspirational. But before we jump into more about Shameless Maya, if you're new to this channel, be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and bell notification. Welcome. I appreciate you being here. And before we hop into any principles, I figured that we should define exactly what shameless is.
What does shameless mean? Define ashamed. Let's do that. Reluctant to do something through fear of embarrassment or humiliation. Opposite of that would be meaning shameless, not having embarrassment, not having any fear, even being confident.
Yes, being confident and shameless do go hand in hand. And since I'm working on being shameless, I'm going to start this episode off special. We're going to start this thing off with a bonus principle, baby.
So what do? You do you, boo. Pop your tank top and show it off, boo.
Yes, do you, boo-boo. I included that as a bonus principle because we discussed that last week in the Duval episode. Check that out. But it is also the core foundation to all the principles to come. So that leads us right to principle number 3, take chances.
I want to mix in the other stuff that I want to do because I love DIYs and my apartment. So I'm going to mix that in, maybe in my vlogs and stuff. But yeah, let me just show you what I've seen on YouTube. And more hair videos. I'm going to do skits. Yes, the skits. I'm going to do some cray-cray, shameless skits. And I'm going to do hopefully 2, but definitely 1 by the end of the month. So that's about it, y'all. Peace, love, and happiness from the shamelessness that be Maya. Okay, I'm gonna stop being stupid.
She definitely started doing skits.
Eat up. Eat so you can die. A sweet, slow death that my chancleta doesn't offer.
And tech talks. What I love about this principle is Maya took so many chances on her channel. She did so many different things, and the stuff that worked, maybe she kept it, maybe she didn't, but she was able to be more relatable to a wider spread audience, where the viewers were coming back to see more of Maya instead of more of a tutorial. Absolutely love this. In today's age, we are being told by YouTube gurus that we should niche down and only do one specific thing. But that's not who we are. We all have many different interests, many different passions, and we should be allowed to show that to the world. And what Maya did was show all of her many different passions to the world, and that made people fall in love with who she was as a person, as opposed to falling in love with her skills or her tutorials. So yeah, take chances. That leads us to principle number 2, challenge yourself.
I formulated this challenge, this social media experiment. What would happen if I shamelessly self-promoted myself for 365 days of the year. That is the big challenge, and that is what I hope to discover this year. At the end of the day, what I would love to happen, what I know will happen, is I'll overcome this insecurity of putting myself out there. 10 tweets a day. That's a lot. 4 blog entries a week. 3 Instagram photos a day. I love Instagram. YouTube. Y'all are very tricky because there's production involved and I don't have time for production. So 1 video every other week and then 1 video a week. These are good starting points so I can build up instead of quit. It might be fun, might be a pain. That's the fun of it all. That's the journey of it all.
Maya challenged herself to be shameless, but I would argue she challenged herself to be great. And great she is. Challenging yourself forces you to step out of your comfort zone into greatness. Challenges are designed to make you better. That's why life has its very own challenges, trials, and tribulations. But you can self-manufacture those challenges in order to reach your full potential. The more frequent and more difficult the challenge, the greater you'll become. Principle number 1, brand yourself.
Oh, branding. Yeah, duh. I have to brand. That's probably the big reason why I'm not pushing this, because it's like I don't even know what I'm selling or branding. So apparently I'm shamelessly promoting a study, a social media experiment on myself, which means I have to create a brand. I am rebranding because I want my name to be associated with Shameless Maya. And that means I need to visually put together brands like a logo, a website, you know, all that fun stuff, a Facebook like page. I haven't been promoting this site, this challenge I've been doing because I have to define what it is that I'm doing. I was looking into buying shameless.com. Wouldn't that be so cool? So I emailed whoever owned it. They wanted to sell it to me for $50,000. Here's the email. Are you kidding me? 50 grand? That's a down payment on a home. So I bought the domain shamelessmaya.com. Now that's shameless. We need to simplify. People need to be able to be like, Maya? Oh, you mean that crazy girl? Because at the end of the year, I need to be shameless. By the end of the year, I should be so shameless that I explode. Shameless is one thing, but putting shameless and Maya as one, that's pretty shameless and tacky.
Her name now is synonymous with the word shameless, and that's very impressive. Honestly, that's the biggest lesson that I learned from Shameless Maya is how to brand yourself properly. That's why from now on, I want you guys to start calling me Jamal Nolan, the communication captain or the analytical admirer, because you have to be known for something. People have to be able to attach your name to something. And I freaking love what Maya did here. And I love everything she stands for, her brand, and how she represents herself. Remember that as long as you're doing what you're doing, you're creating what you're creating, you still have to brand yourself appropriately. And I have to be honest that I never really thought about that until watching Maya move. And I really appreciate what she did. Also, thank you guys for watching. And until next week, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out.